Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, a new series on this, Premier League predictions. Game week 1 coming up. Some big games to start the season of 2021 campaign. Let's see how we predict this season going. If you guys are looking to buy any retro or current football shirts, classicfootballshirts.com is the place to go. Use the link in the description below and Longhurst at checkout for 10% off of your order. Classic Football Shirts stock over 300 new items per day and is definitely the place to go for all your Classic Football Shirts needs. So, the first game of the match week technically is Fulham at home to Arsenal. Now, I think it will be a 2-0 Arsenal win, away win. Fulham could struggle, haven't invested massively, I don't think, in the transfer window. Arsenal look good in the Community Shield. I think a 2-0 win, I'm hoping Aubameyang gets on the score sheet. Reason why, FPL video in the description below. Join my league if you want to join it, guys. But I reckon Aubameyang, maybe with a brace, maybe 1 goal for him, hoping he scores. But I reckon 2-0 Arsenal. Not a bad result for Fulham. I mean, they're at home. First game back in the Prem, you want to win. I mean, Arsenal's one of the toughest draws, definitely, for the first game of the season. I reckon top 4 this year for Arsenal. Predictions are below as well. Bit of a sellout there, but predictions are below. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Arsenal win there. Crystal Palace versus Southampton. Now, the window hasn't shut yet. Crystal Palace could sell Wilfried Zaha tomorrow by chance, and we don't know that. But as it stands right now, I'm going to go for a Crystal Palace loss. Again, another away win. Southampton 1-0 I'm going for. Southampton look good. I reckon they're on course for top 10 this season. I think Southampton do look a very, very good side. They have got some good players. I reckon the 1-0 win they'd start the season off nicely. Away at Crystal Palace, quite a tough place to go. No fans though. Could be an advantage for Southampton early on in the season. I reckon 1-0 Southampton for me. Let me know what you guys think below. All your predictions, leave in the comments below. And we'll have a little league going on. See if I'm better than the comment section. But Liverpool versus Leeds. Leeds return in years to the Premier League. I'm going to go toughest game for them. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Liverpool home win. I think Leeds, they've invested some good players. However, I do think Liverpool are just a better side than Leeds. There's no question about it. I think a home win, Liverpool try and regain the title. Try and keep the title, rather. They ended the last season pretty poorly. Leeds obviously got promoted, so ended the season well. But I think the step up to Leeds could be a shock. Liverpool's the toughest game you can go to, pretty much, them and City. I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool. Maybe a Mane goal. Maybe a Salah goal. Maybe a defender, Trent assist, that'd be nice for us as well. FPL relations, guys, that's all I care about. FPL players score, I'm happy. Now, West Ham versus Newcastle. The bias in me says I've got to go for a West Ham home win. 2-1 I've gone for. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. West Ham will not win 2-1. Callum Wilson plays for Newcastle now. He scores every single time versus West Ham. So at least a goal in Newcastle's team. I think a 2-1 West Ham win is generous. I'm hoping I'm right. But I've gone for a Souček goal. And I'm going to say Sebastian Haller is going to return to some good form to start the season. He started last season very well. Going to guess this season does the same here. But I'm going to guess that we'll win 2-1. Newcastle, we're going to beat you, hopefully. We'll see. West Brom versus Leicester now. West Brom returns to the Premier League. Leicester's haven't had a good end to the season. I think their form last year wasn't the best. So let's have a look. Leicester's form last year to end the season, where was it? Let me have a look here. They... Where are we looking? Where are we looking? I've got it here in front of me, but I can't read. I cannot read. So they drew to Watford. They beat Aston Villa. They lost to Norwich. Drew to Wolves. Lost to City. Drew to Chelsea. Lost to Villa as well. So they've had some tough games, or some tough results rather. But I think West Brom, first game back in the Prem. Bilic has got a point to prove after West Ham sacking him. Dean Garn's got a point to prove after West Ham selling him. Basically an anti-West Ham team is West Brom now. But I'm going to go for a 1-0 Leicester win. I think Leicester have too much for a newly promoted West Brom side to deal with. First game of the season though, a 1-0 loss, West Brom would probably not take that, but it's not an embarrassing result. They could get a draw by all means. I did originally put a 1-0 draw, but I realised that I think Leicester probably have got too much quality for West Brom. Jamie Vardy should be able to deal some damage there. I'm going for a 1-0 Leicester win away at home again. A lot of away wins. A lot of away wins so far. Spurs versus Everton. I've gone off the basis that Everton's new players can perform and they can play and they can start and they can play 90 minutes. I've gone for a 1-1 draw there. Spurs are at home. Everton got some good signings. Obviously, Spurs have got some good players as well. Højbjerg and Doherty from Wolves. But I think 1-0, fair result. I think these two will be battling for their similar positions this year. I think 7th to 8th to 9th. I think Spurs and Everton will be there fighting for each other, especially with Wolves as well. We're going for a 1-0 draw. I think both, in mid-season, both teams would take a draw there, I think. But early on in the season, both teams want to win. I think a 1-1 draw is there. I fancy a James Rodriguez free kick. I'm not sure why. I just do. Sheffield United, 2-0 loss to Wolves. I've got a feeling Wolves will do well this season. I think Wolves are looking good. They've signed Fabio Silva from Porto. Sheffield United, not sure who they've bought. I'm not sure who Sheffield United have bought. I'm trying to think. There must be somebody they've bought. They have definitely bought somebody. But I think a Wolves away win here. 2-0 I've gone for. Sheffield United could be exploited this year. I think their tactics have been sussed out a little bit. End of last season kind of ended on a bit of a decline compared to the start of last season. I think mid-table Sheffield United. I think Wolves will push for top 8. I'm going to go 2-0 Wolves here. And the final game week 1, obviously no Man United and no Man City this game week. But Brighton versus Chelsea. Highline Brighton versus Timo Werner. 3-1 Chelsea win I've gone for. I think that's probably the most confident AMRA result in terms of wins. I think Chelsea will beat Brighton. I think a 3-1 win. Would like to see how they play and who plays. 7 new signings is a big, big task to fit into starting 11. I reckon Havertz and Werner and maybe Ziyech will play. Probably them 3 maximum. I can't see too many new signings playing. I think they can't have to blend in the team gradually. 3-1 Chelsea win. Vern's in my FPL team. Hoping he does the damage there. And that is it for my game week 1 predictions. 8 games this weekend, not the usual 10. Obviously, Man U and Man City still can't play because they've got a rest for game week 2. So, that is our predictions, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Leave a like if you are new around here and enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new as well. Trying to hit 300 subscribers. We are very, very, very close. Trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. So, we've got 3 months to hit 700 more subscribers. Hope you guys enjoyed. This will be a weekly series or a game week series, whether there's midweek games or weekend games. Hope you guys enjoy, like I say, and I'll catch you all later.